Hi guys, back before Christmas I bought, I think it was 5 radio controlled cars, cheap in charity shops. They're about £1 each. None of them had controllers. Some of them were 27 megahertz that I have controllers that would talk to them, and a couple of them were 2.4 gigahertz. I have 2.4 gigahertz controllers, but none of them would actually talk to the cars that I'd bought. That one I actually converted to full hobby grade just so we could actually get it running. But I did say the other option is to buy another one that does have the controller. And swap the receiver from that one to the one that you wanted to get working, on the assumption that that's the one you liked and you definitely wanted to keep working, and that's one you don't care about. Now, some people particularly like the Lamborghini, but I'm not worried about it myself. This one, I can't remember how much I paid for it. It might have been a five. Yeah, I think it was a fiver. £5. Now, you could buy transmitter and receiver on eBay or AliExpress and fit them to your car. It works out about a fiver, thereabouts. In fact, I bought quite a few recently off AliExpress and had about a 50% failure rate, that they didn't actually do what they said on the box. So actually spent quite a bit of money in comparison to what I could have done, which was buy a cheap matched pair. So this video, we're going to take this one apart, take the receiver out of it, put it in that one, and get that one running on 2.4 gigahertz toy grade. Is that going to focus for me? There we are, 2.4 gigahertz toy grade. So first thing we'll do, this one, because I converted it to hobby grade, I've actually got these JST connectors on it. I've still got the ESC sitting there as well. So I will probably fit JST connectors to that receiver just so we can plug it straight in. But all that a JST connector is it's a little connector that, because of its shape, you can't plug it in upside down. It has to be one way round, so you get black to black and red to red. Anyway, we'll come to that later. And a magnet there to catch the screws. Let's have a look. This one, as you might have noticed, has got working lights on it, which we don't need for the car that we're going to fit it to. I'll have a think about that. I think I'll probably just leave them in here because they're probably hot glued inside the body shell. Well, this one's also got a couple of screws under the battery box. Right, so there we are. Oh, that's nice. The LEDs are plug-ended, so we can disconnect them without a problem. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that's probably it looks like a capacitor, but I think we'll find it's a thermal fuse to protect the receiver. And that, yeah, that's what that is. Looks like a capacitor, but it's actually a thermal fuse. Right, okay. That's the positive of the battery box. That's the negative. This is what we want. So, because I want to make this plug-ended, I shall put a set of connectors on there, if I can find what I've done with them. A couple of them. One of them. Female, male. Possibly. Depends on how you want to look at it. Because actually that one's got pins in it that go into those holes. If you don't understand what we're talking about, you may need to speak to an adult. Okay. Can we zoom in a bit? Okay. Nicely labelled. LR. And hopefully FB. Yep, FB for forwards, back. So that's the drive motor, forwards, backwards, and that's the steering motor, LR, left, right. And then VCC and ground. Or as I would have said, positive and negative. So that's what we want. I really ought to use a helping hand thing to hold it all still. Try Big Clive style, burn me fingers instead. Oh, I didn't zoom in, did I? Right. I always forget to look through the camera lens to see whether you can actually see what I'm doing. You certainly don't need to do this if you're thinking of doing the same thing. You can just solder the wires directly on. I just rather like the idea of being able to plug it in and unplug it again. Right, that should be that done. So back to this car. I was running it on 2 lithium-ion batteries, so I was actually running it on 7.4 volts or 8.4 volts fully charged. But what we'll do is we'll put these in that are lithium-ion batteries, but they are limited to 1.5 volts each. So that'll give us 4.5 volts, which is what it's expecting. So that's our battery. That one's our forwards, backwards. There's every chance it'll be reversed and be backwards and forwards instead of forwards, backwards, and right, left instead of left, right. If that is the case, we will have to swap some wires over. Right, switch this one back on. Oh, switch it on might help. Yeah. Okay. That is actually forwards. Oh. Yeah, forwards. How about left, right? Right, left. Well, didn't expect that. It's all the right way round. So, what's the chances of actually being able to screw this one in place? Oh, I think this one had a cover over all the electronics that I've thrown away, of course. All right. Obviously, you could tidy all that up, but it's a fairly big body shell, so it'll probably all fit in there anyway. And then this one has little plugs that go in the side to hold the body shell in place. Body shell back on. It's held in with these little clips. I've only put 2 of them back in. There should be 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there, because it's a lightweight body shell. Yeah, so lightweight that it's spinning the wheels. Yeah, little beauty. And now under control with an ordinary toy grade transmitter and receiver. The advantage of full hobby grade is we don't get the wheel spin because I can use proportional throttle and start slowly. I've got a little playlist for this with the videos that I've done already, so check the video description. There'll be a link to that playlist. Yeah, job done. So thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.